I'm Nieci Payne Jenkins, and I was a Soul Train dancer from 1980 to 1991. I started dancing in Chicago. Most of my dancing came from street. My dance is street dancing. It came naturally, actually. I always danced since 8 years old. And then when Soul Train became a show in Chicago on WCIU Channel 26, I was 15, and I went down there and I went on Soul Train. The first week I won a dance contest with my partner, Freddie Boy, and I got a taste of Soul Train, and then I was like, well, you know, I gotta have some more of this. So I made a decision to come to Los Angeles and go to college here at UCLA. I was at a party, it was called the New York Subway, and one of the Soul Train dancers, Thelma Davis, saw me dancing, and she took me on Soul Train that weekend. And the first taping I went to, Don put me on the Centerizer, and I was on there from that day on. There were strict rules for some of the dancers. However, I had a relationship with someone that worked for Don, which gave me free range to go anywhere I wanted to. Actually, I went everywhere I wanted to go and had a few fringe benefits because I was close with this person. So I didn't have rules. I kind of was a little spoiled. And then as far as the chicken is concerned, let me say something about that. Everybody didn't eat chicken. Some of us had a plate upstairs waiting. I never told this story before, but when Don would order dinner for the celebrities or the singers, I got one too. My signature look and style was actually something like this, but without the jacket. I had a love for Carmen Miranda. Remember her, the Chiquita Banana Lady, Dorothy Dandridge, all those. And the body shape of the Coca-Cola bottle. So I wore a lot of mermaid-type outfits. Actually, I want to say this. There's a designer named Tamichi Tony Briggs that made, I'll say, 80% of my outfits. And they were very sexy. We got judged bad sometimes. People thought that because we danced sexy, that was us. That was for the camera. After I left Soul Train, I threw on Chucks, jeans, baseball cap turned backwards, sweatshirt. We took off that makeup and we went and had our fun. It wasn't what they call today hateration. It was, back then it was just straight up no reason, stupid jealousy, immature. But I didn't let it bother me. And I don't answer to nobody but God, so. My most memorable time is when I did a routine with Dennis Edwards, formerly of The Temptation, may he rest in peace. He had Aphrodisiac and Don't Look Any Further. And I did a routine, kind of like play as his girlfriend type through the whole song. He just said, do something, Nieci. And I was like, okay. And I said, can I pretend to be your girlfriend? And yeah, that was a good memory. My favorite time going down the Soul Train line was when I used to own this military cap. It's like almost like the captain's cap, but it was costume. And I had this jacket, this French jacket. It's one of my favorites. For some reason, Don kept filming and filming, and it's as if I went down the Soul Train line twice. I just lit up. And I combined the tomboy dancing into the sexy dancing, and I saw it, and it ran about 1 minute and 15 seconds. And I always asked Don, why did you let that go so far? He said, because you were doing something interesting. That was my favorite time, going down the Soul Train line. When I go down the Soul Train line with Louie and Tom, those are fun too. But this was one that just stood out wonderfully. I love that. I got a lot of money because of Soul Train. I got booked for a lot of gigs. I got booked for TV shows. I did some stints on A Different World. I did a little, not even considered a cameo, you blink, you miss me, Coming to America. Then I started getting parts. And One False Move, Jumpin' Jack Flash. And I started booking commercials. I did a lot of videos. I did one of Tina Marie's videos. I did Alexander O'Neal's video. I did No Parking on the Dance Floor. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember some of it. It was a lot. I think my favorite was No Parking on the Dance Floor. Being a Soul Train dancer was everything. Everything you guys saw, it was ×2. It was so much fun.